everybody, this is Testy, and I wanted to do a short video explaining the sensitivity settings in PUBG Mobile. So let's take a look here. Let's go to settings. Now what does all this mean? Sensitivity. You have 4 areas where you can adjust sensitivity. You have camera sensitivity free look, which is this top option here. And then you have camera just by itself, and then you have ADS sensitivity, and finally gyroscope sensitivity. So let's start with the easiest. Gyroscope is pretty straightforward. I mean, that's how much the sensitivity is for your built-in gyroscope for your phone. So if you have that enabled, you can tilt your phone up and down, left and right to move your sight reticle, which is pretty useful for long-range sniping because it's pretty smooth. I mean, you can't move very quickly, but like if you just to raise up just a little bit for a headshot, you can just lean back your phone and get right on the money. But what threw me for the longest time was these 2 options here, camera and then ADS. So camera being here at the top and ADS here at the bottom. Now they look exactly the same for my settings. I have them set to be the same. But I was like, what's the difference? If I have let's say I have a 2x scope enabled, which setting is in effect? Well, ADS stands for aim down sight, obviously, and it's easier just to show you. So let me show you the option difference here. So right here I have the training mode, and I have a machine gun equipped here. So let's just shoot here. So right now I'm just we're looking around, and this setting is the camera setting. Now when I start to fire, the sensitivity that you have while you're firing, that is the ADS sensitivity. So I have my free look sensitivity, then while I'm firing, the sensitivity that you have while you're pushing down the button is the ADS sensitivity. So for example here, let's pull out the Groza. We'll aim down so we have a red dot, right? Okay, so right now I have my gyroscope enabled. So I'm just tilting my iPad I'm using now, and I can, it works pretty good for lining up. So like if I want to swoop over here, I can just turn my iPad a little bit. Got it. Okay. So now let's change our ADS sensitivity a little bit. I'm gonna turn it way down. For the red dot. Okay. 1. So now look, I can move. I'm moving the camera now with my finger. And watch what happens when I start firing. I'm gonna try to move the camera around in a circle. Here we go. Look at that. I'm still trying to move the camera. So I brought the ADS sensitivity way down, so I couldn't control the recoil because I had turned it down a little too much. So does that make sense? So right now I free aim. Let me aim down sight. For right now the camera sensitivity is enabled because I'm not firing, but once you start to fire, you're holding down the fire button. Now I'm trying to change the place my target is shooting, and I can't do it because my sensitivity is way low. So that's when your ADS sensitivity comes into play, is when you're firing an automatic weapon. So let's turn it back up. .73 is about where it's at. Let's turn it way up this time. So now you can see what I mean, the opposite direction. So right now, regular camera sensitivity, actually aim down sight, regular camera sensitivity. Now I hold down the fire button and look, see how much crazier it gets. Watch. Whoa, 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 whoa. Off, on, off, on. So that's what ADS sensitivity does. So I have my sensitivity set, I think, pretty high compared to most people. I don't know, honestly, but it's much higher than the default settings. And so yeah, if you were wondering what that was, now you know. It took me a while to figure it out, but now you can come to my channel and learn things like this. Also, for some good gameplay, check out some of my other videos, and there's definitely more videos to come. So thanks a lot. Thanks for watching.